Shubham Vatulya Vegan, Idandriyan Buddhimanak Varishtak, Vadat Maningvanadayus Mukhyam, Sriram Utan Sharan Prabhadye. In some previous life, I had studied Veda in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. And my first conference was 25 years ago in Srisailam. Hello. Where Pandit Sogyatuluji placed me with studies. And he told that I was fortunate that I could not study Sanskrit and history, etc. in college syllabus. That's why I have correct knowledge. Another thing he told that Vedas are eternal and even today it is Vedic period. Another thing I realized that for some of my mistakes, he scolded me in same words and same Sanskrit verses, which my father was using. So I touched his feet. And then I realized that Sanskrit is the only language of Bharat. And all the other languages used now are regional variations of Sanskrit only. Only in that sense, I am a Sanskrit scholar. I have no formal degree in Sanskrit. Now coming to the topic. This is about Vedic science. What is the method of science? Science is the first definition of technical words, measurement part, and verification of the theories. This is the basic method of science. So, where from Vedic science starts? People question what is proof that Vedas included science. In my view, Gayatri month is the complete proof of Vedic science in itself. When at the age of 5 or 6, I was having Yajnapavid Sanskar. We are taught Gayatri mantra and 7 lokas are recited. Then only, due to some past life study, I had doubt where from 7 lokas are named. Without measurement, there will be only 2 lokas, earth and sky. If we are naming 7 lokas, it means that their measurements are accurately known. Second thing is that normally all chandas in Sanskrit or any other language are of 4 parts, 4 padas. Gayatri mantra is only of 3 padas. Why? Because first part describes the cosmic system, which is called Adhidaya. Second part describes Adhibhautik, which is visible on earth. Third part is Adhyatmic, within our human body. These 3 world systems are image of each other. This is the basic understanding of foundation of all the sciences. In that sense, Vedas are called Sabhavidya Pratishtha and Mundikopanishad thinking. So, my father told that don't dispute, I will show you where measurements are given. So, at the age of 6 and 7, I studied about 8 Puranas and later only mostly measurement parts. Measurements are given, but in what units? It took me 40 years to understand what are the units. So, after understanding the units of measurement, I gave an article to Melkot Rashtriya Sanskrit Academy Research Journal. For 2.5 years, they disputed that there was no measurement in Vedic period. People were illiterate, there was no script in Vedas, etc. These were objections. So I gave them about more than 500 references, with numerical references only, and asked them where is my error in translation. So finally they admitted that this article can be published with comment that my views are totally wrong and they are only author is responsible. With this remark, my article was published. Peculiarity of that article was that 3 measurements of solar system given in that article were not known in modern astrophysics till then. When I was a student of MSc Physics in 74, we were taught that solar wind comes up to Earth orbit, which causes magnetic storm, etc. In next year, 75, it was known that it goes up to Mars orbit. Still, against my own study, I wrote as per Vedic literature, that solar wind goes up to Uranus orbit, which was confirmed 8 years after publication of my article in 2008. Second thing was that people might have known that Pluto was removed from the list of planets. Because in 2008, it was estimated by Cassini probe of NASA that there are 70,000 plutonic bodies of 100 kilometer diameter or more at a distance of 56 to 65 astronomical units. I have given the same estimate as per Vedic literature that there are 60,000 barkilias of more than 135 kilometers diameter at the average distance of 60 astronomical units. So this was also known 8 years after publication of my research. Third part, size of solar system written in my article is unknown till today. Actually, there is no boundary wall. It depends on definition. What should be the size of solar system? There are 7 types of illusions, 7 types of illusion. That should be understood. Like in Bhagavad Puran, basically I got the idea from Bhagavad Puran only. Brahma praised Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Vahang tamo mahavang kachrak nivalgum samvashtitan jagat saptavitastikaya. Every man measures 7 vitasti span of palm by his own vision. That is for human body. What is Brahma for the space? Earth is Bhulok, solar system is Swarlok, galaxy is Janalok. All these lokas are one Vitasti only. So Vitasti must be of 7 types. Because all these lokas are successively bigger, starting from Earth. So, then I searched the similar references in Vedic literature. Asevami Su Sapta Yunyanti Ratameka Chaklo Eko Ashro Vadi Saptanama. That's the second mantra of Asevami Su in Rig. So Yunyanti, Yuz Dhago gives Yuga and Yujan both. Both are derived from Yujan. So 7 Yuga can serve. Eko Ashro Vadi Saptanama. Flow of Ashra has been called Kal in 2 Kal Suttas of Atharvaveda, 19th chapter, 53 and 54. So, Kal is called Ashra. Motion of Ashra is called Kal. In modern physics also, the motion indicated is the return degree of Kal. Then, how to identify the 7 units of length? Firstly, we should think about the units of measurement in modern physics. That used to be the first part, first chapter of textbooks of physics. Now it is not so. There are different styles. Units and dimensions used to be the first chapter in physics textbooks. Firstly, you come to meter. First measurement was foot, inch, yard, etc. That is based on human measure of human foot, finger width, etc. Secondly, meter. Meter has 4 definitions. Part of Earth size is 1 crore part of the distance between equator and North Pole. Then there was some error. Then wavelength of light and then speed of light. Latest definition is that the speed of light. It was possible only when speed of light was accurately measured by Kerr-Snell experiment in modern physics. It is only about 40 years old. Definition. Surprisingly, Bhagavad Puran gives space according to speed of light. Skand 3, chapter 11. It tells that one illusion is the distance traveled by light in 1 truti of time. So this definition is possible only when speed of light is accurately measured. Then another peculiar thing, Sakala Paramanu Yobhunte Paramanuta. What is Paramanu of time? That is the time taken by light ray in covering the Parmanu of matter. What is Parmanu of matter? 7 levels of world are defined smaller than the human body. Successively 100,000 parts. Dhyanbindu Upanishad Balagra Shatasahasram Tasya Bhagasya Bhagina Tasya Bhagasya Bhagartham Tat Jayatu Niranjanam. Reverse way, Rishibhya Pitaro Gata Pitribhyo Devadanava Devibhyascha Jagat Sarvam Charan Sthananu Purusha. That is in Manusmriti. So, Rishi is the smallest part, which is called string, modern string theory in physics. What is its size? 7 levels below human body, successively 100,000 times smaller. So, if average length and width of human body is 1.3 meters, then size of Rishi will be 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 35 meters. This is called Planck's length in modern quantum mechanics. And the time traveled taken by light to cover this distance has been defined as Sakala Parmanu by Yogunke Parmanutam. Time taken by light to cover this distance is 10 power minus 43 seconds. That is also called Planck's time. And Stephen Hawking's book, Brief History of Time, that is popular science book, starts history of time from that unit only, 3 seconds. So this is beauty of measurements. I was surprised how this was possible to measure. So, like foot inch system, this Indian method also was based on human measurement only. We used to define Yojan as Bhaskaracharya Yojan, Aryabhat Yojan, or Surya Yojan, Aryabhat Yojan. They have been described as if it was personal choice of Aryabhat or Bhaskaracharya. No unit of measurement is personal choice of any person or any sect. There was dispute that Jain Puranas are against Veda, or Jain theory is against both Veda and Purana, Vedic philosophy. But for units of measurement, all are same. In same country, there cannot be two meanings of meter and kilometers, or kilogram or gram. So, a nation can work only if there is one system, irrespective of caste, creed, and philosophy. So, for this purpose, I combined Jain mathematics, Surya Siddhanta, Vedanta Jyotish, Purana, and Vedas all, without any hesitation that some parts may be contradictory to each other. This is my method and my logic that units of measurement cannot be different in the same society, or rather, same world. So, how this was missed? Because all the commentaries on astronomy were written by persons like me who have studied physics or mathematics as per the modern syllabus. We didn't bother to study the mathematics books written by Bhaskaracharya or others, Sripati, etc. Same Bhaskaracharya in his mathematics book Leelavati has used yojan based on human angul. According to that book, yojan means 16 kilograms approximately. Same Bhaskaracharya in Siddhanta Sudamani defines yojan as according to the size of earth. Peculiarly, he has given two sizes of yojan or measures of earth. He didn't understood himself what is the secret of two measures. First part he tells that this is the size of or Pardhi of earth. Second part, Upadhyay, he tells that this is more accurate measurement. Actually, these 2 meters are ratio of polar circumference and equatorial circumference, which was not understood by Bhaskaracharya. He copied from the Agam tradition. At other places also he has given Bij Sanskar, this correction of mathematical calculation, in cycle of 12,000 years. They are also Bhaskaracharya and Brahmagupta both have written that Agama eva pramanam nanyata vaktum samartham. So our historic yuga was of 12,000 years according to them, and in that cycle only calendars were calculated. This is the basic meaning of his Vedic sanskar. So here also there is a dispute whether yuga is of 12,000 solar years or 12,000 divya years. For mathematical purpose and panchang calculation, as per Bhaskaracharya and Brahmagupta both, yuga is only of 12,000 solar years. For astronomical or geological measurement, the yugas are of 12,000 into 360 solar years. That is the yuga. In Puranas also, it is written, Devi Bhastri Ya Aushadibhya Jana Devi Bhastri Yuga Pura. When the plants came on earth, they came 3 yugas earlier, different yugas. Here yuga means manvantara. It cannot be curve, which is creation period. So next smaller unit is manvantara. So about 1 crore, about 100 crore years ago, plants appeared on earth. This is almost a modern estimate also. Similarly, Nilvat Purana tells when Himalaya arose from ocean, it was called Sati Sagar, which has become Tethys Sea. And Nilvat Purana has given the same estimate, which is the estimate of modern geology. It was Himalaya was born Pleistocene period. These are the measurements which are highly accurate. But in same Veda, like Dirghitama Sukta, it tells that Dirghitama gave this Sukta or formula in 10th yuga of his life. So for human life, yuga cannot be 43,20,000 years. Here yuga means only 5 years. That is smallest yuga. So Dirghitama gave this Sukta in 10th yuga means about 50 years of his age. That is the meaning. For human purpose, yuga cannot mean astronomical yuga given in Siddhanta, etc. Like solar system is 3 parts of Krishnukchand, 11 into 3. 3 dhams are within earth, 30 dhams are outside. Maharlok measure is complete Krishnukchand of 44 letters. Size of galaxy is Jagati Chand. Jagati Chand is 48 letters. Minus 3, 45. And that Chand is actually up to 2 more or 2 less. So accurately, what measures are given in Kathopadishad, it is about 2 power 46.3 into Earth size. Almost 49, because these zones are called 49 bulbs. Similarly, size of Tapalok, which is called visible universe, that also is given, and the details are given in my slides. I have just told that there are yugas from 5 years to 43,20,000 years. I will not go into detail. I will just tell about the Panchang system. Like we ask, when is Ganesh Chaturthi? Answer is that it is on 7th August. We never ask when will be 7th August, because 7th August will always come after 6th August. But Ganesh Chaturthi may not come after Tritiya. So there has to be 2 parallel systems of calendar. Successive day count was called Shaka, and calculation of lunar dates, Tithis, was called Samvat. Samvat means Samvat Sarati. It moves as per the successive day count. So successive day count was Shak. But since British rule, it has been propagated that Shaka being only the calendar used by foreign Shak inventors. Everybody, astronomer, uses Yudhishthir Shak. And many times in same sentence, they tell that it is by foreign inventors. How Yudhishthir Shak can be by foreign Shakas? Well, many times they are used in same sentence. First they put foreign invaders. So this is the basic thing, and my slides are very long. I cannot display the whole thing. These are the summary of my lectures given in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, 2 lectures, and 5 lectures in VHU Varanasi, and 1 lecture in National Physical Laboratory, Delhi. Thank you.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to my Startup TV.